What's up guys, macadii here, and today guys, a brand new Showdown live. What we're going to be doing is having a go with a team built around Tapu Lele up in OU. Now this is a submitted team that was submitted to me by Zappy, so shout out to him for the team. What I've done is I've set up a chat in my Discord server where basically you guys can submit any teams that you think are cool, that you've had some success with, and I'll basically try and showcase as many of them as possible in a live, going on from here. So if you guys are excited and enjoying the series, don't forget to leave a like down below, I would really appreciate it. So we have got Tapu Lele with a choice scarf with Psychic Surge, with Psychic, Hidden Power Fire, Moonblast and Shadow Ball. Hits like an absolute truck under that Psychic Surge, and it stops priority as well, so you don't have to worry about the sucker punches, Shadow Sneaks from Aegislash and all of that good stuff. The choice, most of the time they're specs, so having a choice scarf is actually going to be quite useful. With base 95 speed, it's more than usable to be able to slap a scarf from the sky. If we're clicking Psychic in the Psychic Surge, then that means we're getting a choice scarf and also a choice specs as well. So that's something that's definitely going to be very, very fun. Then we've got Mega Charizard X, something I've not seen on the ladder yet, and from the calcs that he sent me and some of the his chitter chatter sort of in the Discord server when he's been using it, Charizard's been putting in quite a lot of work and actually puts a lot of pressure on things like Toxapex and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool from there. Then we got the Mandibuzz. This is a complete answer to pretty much every version of Aegislash. I don't think there actually is a version that can beat a Mandibuzz, so that's pretty nice. It's a nice little pivot, and we've got the U-turn there, so that allows us to pivot back, out into the Tapu or something else from there. We've then got Aegislash, because Aegislash is very spooky at the minute, very, very prominent top tier threat, with the Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak, Flash Cannon, and King Shield. Very standard set, 248 HP, and then 252 with a Quiet Nature, and then we've got 8 in Spadef, which means that if we're facing a, a Genesect, it's going to get an attack boost rather than a special attack boost, which works better for us, because it's going to have to then click Blaze Kick, or U-turn over Flamethrower, or something like that if it's got it. Then we got Shock Doggo. This is designed to be able to take on all the electric types that are running around at the minute, because some of them are pretty scary. We've got Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, and Dark Pulse. So the Dark Pulse also allows us to take on switches into, say, a Alolan Marowak and stuff like that, because that guy is pretty spooky right now. He's checking a lot of the electric types, so it's quite nice to be able to have a way to Turkio that. I think it's a 59% chance to Turkio the Spadef set with leftovers, so that's pretty nice. And the 101 speed is nothing to, be particularly disappointed around. Then we've also got Spadef Nidoqueen as well, which forms part of the sort of wall court alongside the Mandibuzz, which is pretty nice. And we've got Earth Power and Ice Beam, which hits pretty much most of the tier, fairly decently hard. Like, we are Black Sludge with the Sheer Force, so we're not getting a massive boost, but it's still pretty nice. It can take those Ice Beams from Pheromones without masses of difficulty, and sometimes they may end up miscalculating it as well and expecting us to die to an Ice Beam, and we can actually then bop it from there. We've also got Toxic Spikes, and then finally the Stealth Rock. So a really interesting team, and as always, the best thing to do with these teams is give them a go, and we'll put them through the ropes and see how it goes from there. So let's have a look. We've got a very spooky team, which we are going to have to wish good luck, have fun to. If that is Scarf, Kyurem B, Scarf Kyurem B is going to be a little bit spooky for the team. I don't see anything, though, that really switches into Aegislash, so that's pretty nice. And that's going to be our main stop to, like, a Scarfed Ice one. So it all comes down to what we want to lead off with. We could lead off with Tapu Lele if we wanted to. Other options, I don't really want to lead straight off with Nidoqueen, but I want to get my T-Spikes up most definitely. So I think overall we could lead off with a Tapu Lele and potentially catch something off guard, which could be quite nice. So out comes the Kyurem B. This thing is a absolute beast of a Pokemon to try and have to deal with. I think I'm just going to stay in and go for the Moonblast, because if he's non-Scarf, I'm pretty confident. Girly Doggo, you should be able to take this on. I'm pretty sure. We can take a Ice Beam without too many issues. Let's have a look. We are Tapu Lele. A Moonblast, yeah, Moonblast should kill, I'm pretty sure. But he does switch out, goes into Metagross. That's fair enough. Like, we still get Haul. That's a nice bit of damage onto that Metagross. I'm just going to go into Mandibuzz here, because we can still take those Ice Punches. If he wants to predict us, I don't think he's going to. I think he's probably just going to go for the Meteor Mash here. Definitely the best play to make. Oh, he did say for the Ice Punch. That's fair dues. That's definitely no problems at all. I'm just going to click Foul Play here, because that is going to blow back this Metagross if it decides to stay in. Out comes the Buzzwole. Okay. Buzzwole, you are always a interesting little guy to have to try and work out what to do with. What do we do with you? We're definitely clicking U-turn here. And I think our best bet... The Aegislash doesn't really work with versus this guy because he will most likely have the EQ. Tapu Lele might be our best bet here, and then we can just go and pretty much just click Psychic, which could be quite nice. Obviously, Mega Metagross is still not going to be it's probably his most reliable switch from there. Oh, we get the U-turn off. Okay, that's great. So out comes the Tapu Lele with that Psychic terrain, so we need to watch out for that. What's our best bet? Most likely Aegislash, because we can take a hit and we can just fire off a free Shadow Ball. Well, not free, because we are still going to take some damage from this, but let's see. That does a lot more than I was expecting. Okay. You almost definitely Specs, and we do take him out, so that's fine. Something had to take a big hit to be able to take out the Tapu Lele, and he ends up forfeiting. Okay, that's great. So we're 1-0 with the team so far. That's not too bad. Let's see what we got here. So we got Xurkitree. We got a bit of mixed weather going on here with Tapu Bulu. Most likely Spadef Tapu Bulu alongside that very, very interesting Tapu Bulu, whatchamacallit? I forget the name here, Powder Core. Okay, so what do we want to go and lead off with? So we could go out into Tapu Lele to lead, because, as we said, the Scarf should hopefully catch people off guard. Leads up with Xurkitree. Now, I'm pretty sure a Psychic should be able to kill you. Xurkitree versus Tapu Lele. Psychic kills. He thought we were Specs and he could get that 3-volt switch off. That's really nice. I'm loving the sneaky choice Scarf there, really catching people out off guard. Out comes Aegi. We've got our 100% answer to Aegi, so I'm loving the fact we've got answers to Aegislash. We got first of all the Scarf Tapu Lele, causing some issues so far. And then we've also got a 100% answer to Aegislash, so even if we lock ourselves into Psychic, it doesn't make too much difference from there. So, what does he want to do from here? I'm probably just going to U-turn here. He stays in. That was very, very bold. Considering I could have just dropped a, whatchamacallit. I'm just going to go into Nidoqueen, because we should still take this on the chin. Oh, we can take a Jarable. Okay, that's fine. What's your best switch right now? I'm expecting the King Shield at the very least. Out comes Pelipper. That's fine by me. So the Pelipper's out. I think my best bet here... Oh, Pelipper, you're in a bit of an issue for this team. I don't want to go straight into Tapu Lele and have to deal with that. I think we're going to go Mandy. Goes for Scald. That does a lot more than I wanted. But the burn's not as bad as it could have been. I'm just going to Roost here. We outspeeds. That's very nice. Defog does come through. I just need to burn a few turns of this rain, I think. The foul play's not good, because it's not going to be good, because our foul plays are going to be reduced. Even though it's us that's burnt, yeah, that's going to be doing a lot less than I wanted. Please don't confuse me, good boy. So Pelipper's just an annoying speed tier, where we struggle because our Mandibuzz outspeeds it, and we can't get anything in safely, really. So that's definitely something to note. Do we want to just U-turn here? I'm just going to he does stay in. Most likely Thunderous is going to be our best bet. And then we're going to have to pull a double, most likely into Tapu Lele or something like that. We'll just see. Goes for Scald. He gets the burn, of course. Why would he not get the burn? So let's go into either that or Nidoqueen. I think we're going to go... I don't think Nidoqueen's going to Turkey Pelipper. Yeah, Pelipper gives this team some slight issues. Let's see, we're non-modest. Let's say Bashful versus Pelipper. How much Ice Beam only does like nothing. Oh no, that's Spadef Pelipper. That's partly why, but it's still not going to be doing much at all because we're not even Life Orb. Yeah, we're going to be doing not enough. So I do have to double out here. I think we're going to go into... I don't know if Tapu Lele is going to kill is the thing. Tapu Lele versus, whatchamacallit, Powder. Psychic does enough. I don't think Shadow Ball it's going to be able to recover up from. Shadow Ball does not do enough, so we would have to click Psychic twice, still take a decent chunk from Earthquake. I think that's our best play. If you stay in now, you're going to be the manliest man. Okay, out comes Nihilego. That's actually even better for us. I'm just going to click... Yeah, I'm just going to click Psychic here. I don't know if you can really afford to go straight into Aegislash, but we'll see. Let's see what you decide to do. If I was in his position, I would be reticent to go straight into Aegislash, considering I most likely have the choice. Most likely have Shadow Ball. Does go straight in. That's fine by me. I can now go back. Most likely Mandibuzz is my play, and then we can just roost up on this guy or do whatever we want to do. Really. Goes for Gyro Ball. That's fine by me. I am going to roost this turn. Pelipper, you're a real pain. Out comes the Nihilego, or whatever it's called. My best bet versus you. Do you get Earthquake or something like that? No, whatever you call Nihilego. Let's see, what ground moves do you get? You do get some Psychic moves, so we've got to watch out for Psychic moves. But I'm pretty confident Nidoqueen should be able to take one. Out comes Aegislash. Okay, that's fine. That's okay with me. Once the Hippowdon's out of the way, though, we can start going. I so want to click Earth Power here, but I know I can't. If we had the Sludge Wave, we'd be able to take on Pelipper a lot easier. Because even an Ice Beam's not going to do enough. I think my best bet here is to... He does go straight to Pelipper. Yeah. Oh, Pelipper. Pelipper. I'm going to go back into my Mandibuzz. So that's the thing. We can wall Pelipper with Mandy without that much trouble. But we can't reliably take it out with anything. Especially if they have a ground type. Like that's as bulky as Hippowdon. So I'm going to Roost here. And see what he decides to do. He goes into Hippo straight away. Okay. I'm going to Foul Play just to see. Okay, that does a lot less than I was hoping. Let's just defog these rocks away. I should have just gone straight into something else. But I wanted to see approximately how much that would do. Okay, goes to EQ. That's fine by me. But we got to be aware that he will have the EQ. So what's my best bet? I could U-turn, go into... Probably Tapu Lele is my go-to thing. Not that I really like doing that. I really don't like going into Tapu Lele. But we gotta try. I'm gonna click Psychic again because a Shadow Ball just doesn't do enough. So that's what we kind of got to go for. That's the thing, like the Pelipper's not even supporting much in terms of rain or anything. Oh, that's nice. Is there much point me doubling? Not a huge amount. I'm still going to click Psychic because it still does a good amount to Aegi. We can switch into Mandy without too much issues. So let's go back into Mandibuzz. So he's going to go for the offensive move again. Okay. We've done a lot to the Hippowdon now, so that's pretty sweet. I'm going to Defog, get rid of these things. Out comes the Nihilego again. Oh, this thing puts so much pressure on my team. I need Mandy around. I think we've got to go Aegislash here, and then we can fire off some Shadow Balls. Does this thing get a ground move? I need to double check that. Doesn't look like it does. So I am going to go into Aegislash and go on the offensive right now. So we've done enough nambying between walls. I'm just going to fire off a nice and powerful Shadow Ball. Out comes Hippowdon. That's great. Okay, that's huge. Thunderous now has can do so much. Now we have an answer to Pelipper. That's great. Okay, that's beautiful. If he goes... Okay, he goes into Pelipper again. I am just going to King Shield here just to waste a turn of rain. He's going to Scald, that's fine. I'm just going to go back into my Mandy. He's just going to Scald. Oh, he's going to crit us, and that's going to be huge, absolutely huge, because we cannot live 2. Do I still lose? No, I don't think I do. So Charizard is starting to look really nice. Really, really nice. We need to try and weaken the Nihilego thing a little bit, I think. Let's have a look. So Charizard at +1. Charizard X versus Nihilego. Why would the Charizard X have that moveset? I don't know. Versus with a Dragon Claw. Okay, so we pretty much OHKO it. So that's pretty sweet. So it's looking like Charizard will be able to win this match. But it's just trying to find that opportunity to set up, which we can on Aegislash to some extent. I'm going to have to sack this off though, because even Shadow Sneak versus Aegislash isn't going to do enough. And it gives me some... Oh no, because we outspeed. Ooh, I forgot about that. Okay. No, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. But Charizard looks like it is going to be able to clean up, at, certainly at +1. Out comes the Aegislash. He's getting tired of us doing all this recovering stuff. But we should still be able to Tokyo with the foul play. So that's fine by me. And it can drop my attack if needs be. Okay, that does a lot less than I was hoping. Oh, this gosh darn burn. Do we go back into Nidoqueen here? How much does it do? Aegislash, if you're in Blade form, Shadow Ball does do too much to Charizard. Okay, so that's good to know. He is going to have to recover up here unless we foul play. No, he does go for the King Shield. I was expecting him to not go for the King Shield. They're expecting me to Roost, because Roost was definitely my play at that point. But that's fine. We'll recover up one more time, because we can still take a Flash Cannon, and we'll find a way to be able to beat this. Out comes Tapu Lele. Our Tapu Lele switch in is probably our Aegislash, I would say. We're still going to take a decent chunk from it if it's a very offensive. No, it's the Leech Seed Evil set. Oh, goodness. Here we go. I do not like you. I do not like you at all. Let's go back into Nidoqueen. Out comes Aegislash, that's fine. And I really want to go into Thunderous, but I can't afford... Yeah, I really want to do that double, but I need Aegislash. I need my Thunderous to come in for free, basically. Okay. Mandibuzz, why do I have to keep going back into you? Oh, goodness. I really don't want to risk going into Thunderous, but I feel like I might have to. Just to get that Volt Switch up and start getting the... I'm losing initiative on my side, because every time it happens... Out comes Nihilego, it outspeeds me, so that's not good. We're going to have to go back into Nidoqueen. You can take the Power Gem. You might even be Scarf, from the way you're playing that. But I'm not willing to risk it and go into Thunderous straight away. Yeah, you're looking to be Scarf from the way you're playing with that. Okay. I'm expecting the Roost here, at the very least. Because if not, there you go. Okay. Right, now let's get some initiative back. Oh, the burn on the doggo is not something I really appreciate. Okay, so Nihilego's out. I am just going to go into my Tapu Lele, and we're going to go and click the Shadow Ball. Because I am done trying to play around the Aegislash, and it is definitely confirmed Scarf. Okay. Well, that's no fun. It does mean, though, we still get a free skill, basically, with Aegislash. So we can go and click Shadow Ball here. And we should kill the Pelipper. Oh, actually, no, maybe not, because it is at full. But we can, well, we can still take on Tapu Lele. I'm pretty sure we can. 54%. And he doesn't get... He gets the Spadef drop. Okay, that's great. You are the leech seeding set, so do I just go for the... Do I go for King Shield here? Is there a downside to going clicking King Shield? There might be in case he wants to sub. He goes for Leech Seed. I'm still going to be able to take him out. Okay, that's great. It's getting there. We're working at it. Out comes his Aegislash. I'm going back into Mandy. I'm not risking my Aegislash because my Aegislash is the key to winning here. Most definitely. And I can either Roost or I can U-turn on this King Shield. This is why I hate Aegislash, because it's the 50-50s that get you. Yeah, see, like that was definitely a 50-50 I had to try and make. But I'm just going to go back into my Nidoqueen, and then I can see what he's going to go for. He goes for Psyshock, so fair dues. But we can go back out if we want to, or we can expect him to expect us to switch. And he ends up leaving. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of it for him. For some crazy reason. But I think in the end we could have still worn him down. Like then the Scarfnir Lego, we can wall between what we've got, between Aegislash, Nidoqueen and also Mandibuzz, I think we'd have been fine. It's just as I said, this team just struggles a little bit with Pelipper. And maybe it's just me relying a bit too much on Mandibuzz to be able to take it on. It's just very, very spooky. But how are we doing time-wise? Let's see. Okay, so he did disconnect. So what we'll do is we'll go for one more. We'll try and do like 3 per live, because otherwise I think 2's a little bit too little, and anything more than that's probably a bit much. But we have got a very bulky team going on here. So we will just see how this is going to go. So what do we want to lead off with from here? I think Ferrothorn has the potential to lead here. We have to get rid of this guy, the Tapu Fini, first, before we can even think about handling, you know, trying to sweep Charizard. Actually, we might even struggle a little bit with Toxapex, we'll have to see. But I think in terms of our lead, I do actually quite like leading off with Charizard just to force him out, and then we can go into probably double into Thundurus. So let's go Charizard. He leads off with Celesteela. That's actually okay with me. I'm going to Mega up here, and I think we're going to just fire off a Flare Blitz and see what he decides to do, because he may predict us to over-predict and switch out. He may try and go for the Thunderbolt to take us out, and he does stay in. He goes for Protect. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to double out here and go into Shock Doggo, because I'm expecting him to switch out here. You'd be pretty crazy. Oh, he does stay in, doesn't he? No, he goes into Tapu Fini. That's fine by me. I'm going to fire off a nice and powerful Dark Pulse, as he is most likely going into his Alone Marowak, and we get to show off the fact that this is going to be able to Turkey-O. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to fire off another Dark Pulse. Doesn't make too much difference whether we do or not, because we can Volt Switch on Tapu Fini. Anything else is going to still get Volt Switched on, so that's absolutely beautiful. And that was a great little showcase that we got a chance to do there. So, let's see what he decides to go into. He goes into Pharaoh. That's fine. I'm just going to get that Dark Pulse off. Now I'm just going to Volt Switch out. And let's go into most likely the Charizard, I think. I'm not expecting the T-Wave here. I'm most likely expecting Rocks. He does go in. He sets up the Leech Seed. Okay. Oh, I don't like you. What do we want to do here? Because the Tapu Fini could come out. And I am expecting the Tapu Fini, because I think Tapu Fini does completely shut me down. Tapu Fini. Let's see. So if you're the defensive Tapu Fini, which you most likely are, because you stop Dragon moves from working, I think, with Misty Surge. Flare Blitz is not going to be doing that much. But it's whether he can touch me. With a Moonblast. Moonblast is still very powerful versus me. I don't think I'm going to heal up on that. So we're going to double into Thundurus here. He goes for knockoff straight off the bat. That was a bold man. Let's go for the Volt Switch here. He was playing with fire, most definitely. But okay, we're going to go into our Charizard again. Let's see what he decides to do. He goes to the Leech Seed again. That's fair enough. I'm going to click Flare Blitz this time. He's going to Protect. Oh, you cheeky person. What do we want to do here? I'm going to click it again just in case. But he does go... He goes Toxapex. Okay. Well, that's still decent damage, and we get the burn with the Flare Blitz. I'm not even mad. But he's getting a whole chunk of HP back from us. I am going to Roost here, because while he's going to get a whole load of back... Oh, he has the Toxic. He's that one Toxapex that does have Toxic. I am going to have to switch out here. And I'm going to go into my Thunderous. Please don't burn me. Thank you. Okay. And I'm going to click Volt Switch. He has the Baneful Bunker, so he is that guy. Okay. I'm going to Dark Pulse this time. You thought you were going to get away from us. Okay, brilliant. So we're in a bit of a better position now, because Shock Doggo can now Volt Switch freely amongst the this guy's team. I'm just going to Volt Switch out here. Something's going to have to take another Leech Seed, which is not fun. But it's going to have to be you, Charizard, because you're not looking particularly helpful with all of these different things running around. What do we want to do here? He's probably going to go for the Protect. And he's shown the knockoff, Leech Seed knockoff Protect, so he might have the Jarable, so we've got to be a little bit careful about what we do versus this guy. I'm going to Roost this turn. He decides to stay in and goes for the knockoff. That's fair enough, predicting us to switch. He's probably going to Protect here. Oh, Ferrothorn, you're a pain for this team. He does go for Protect. There wasn't much reason for him not to be honest. I should have just Roosted. Okay, I'm expecting... There you go. Okay, there we go. We got him. Even if we lose Fire Doggo here, we've taken out the Ferrothorn, and that's a big threat to our team. So that's great. Okay. That was nice. Let's go into our Thunderous. I can switch out from Tapu Koko, so that's fine by me. I've got my specially defensive Nidoqueen, so that's no problem at all. Does absolutely nothing, so that's great. And I'm going to go and throw out my Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks will be nice. It will wear down the Tapu Koko. It wears down the Tapu Fini. This is where I'd really love Sludge Wave to be able to hit that Tapu Fini as hard as possible. So maybe I would probably change up T-Spikes, considering Toxapex running around and stuff like that. Change that out for Sludge Wave. So Celesteela, you're out right now. I can't really touch you. So what do we want to go into? Mandibuzz looks to be our best sort of intermediate thing, and we can find out exactly what this guy is up to. He goes for Leech Seed. So it's 2 Subseeders. Wow. What's going to be our best bet to take on this Subseedy guy? Most likely going to Thunderous here, because we just don't click Rock Slide here. Okay, goes for Leech Seed. We're going to have to take the Leech Seeds, but we get the free Volt Switch, so that's pretty sweet. And he stays in. Oh, just so little. That's insane. Absolutely crazy. Our best bet to try and take this out is probably Aegislash. We have to take that Flamethrower, which is not fun. Let's go and fire off the Shadow Ball. And hope this does enough. Oh my lord. Celesteela, no. I want to go back into Thunderous on that Protect. And I think that's the play we've kind of got to make. If we lose this, if we lose Thunderous... Oh, why? No, I think that's going to be game. We can't kill this. We just don't have the firepower on this team. The only way is like him power fire on Tapu Koko, but that's still not going to do... Tapu, whatever it is, Tapu Lele. That's still not going to be enough, because he's going to Protect, he's going to him power fire. Yeah, this is going to be game, sadly. Oh, that burn. Because we could have just locked ourselves into Thunderbolt and basically been fine from there. Because we had our switch to Tapu Koko. That burn definitely made a huge difference. But anyway, I think that is going to be game from there. Unfortunately. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this live, and that was a very unfortunate way to finish. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.